Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Oklahoma versus Kent State college football matchup on Saturday, September 10th, 2022. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. It's College Football Saturday here on YouTube. I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. I do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from some of the top handicappers in the world today, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. And while you're there, be sure to use the discount code WIN15, that's WIN15. Get 15% off all of your purchases at pickdawgz.com and sportschatplace.com premium areas. But let's get to this one. Oklahoma taking on Kent State. And if you're a Kent State football player, it wasn't a very fun day for you last Saturday as you got rung up by Michael Penix and the Washington Huskies at Husky Stadium in one of those late night games that some of you might have seen and some of you didn't see. But Penix, of course, the transfer from Indiana, still very talented. And, the problem for me at Indiana with Penix was never his ability, especially his speed on the ground. My issue with Penix was always his durability and the fact that he seemed to be injured a lot. And, if you're injured, you can't really help your team. The thing is like when we look at Kent State here, now they travel to Memorial Stadium in Norman, Oklahoma. Hey, if you're a Kent State football player, and I know that you're not playing against MAC teams, and you're kind of big dogs in these games, you've got to play in two of the coolest places to play college football, which make the game really awesome. On the other side of it, well, you've played against two wrecking machine programs that are, long-standing tradition of being very big in size and playing against a MAC team. Boy, both these teams, Washington last week and Oklahoma this week, just very big size advantages over the Golden Flash. The Golden Flash have been decent, though, over the years. They've been one of the better MAC teams, and they certainly have some talent, have put a lot of players into the NFL, but we've seen these MAC teams not really hold up all that well against these big conference teams this year, as they have really taken them seriously. But a lot of those teams, you got to remember, they played in, home openers for some of these teams. And then a lot of these, MAC teams have been on the road too. And of course, Oklahoma should beat Kent State, right? Will Venables, they've got, a loaded program, a loaded team. It's Oklahoma, right? Even though Lincoln Riley left, this is a team that was very good before Lincoln Riley ever got there. They had plenty of national championships, in their trophy case before Lincoln Riley ever stepped foot on campus, including Bob Stoops winning one. Barry Switzer was a pretty darn good head coach there too for the Oklahoma Sooners. But the thing is, and you can go all the way back to Bud Wilkinson, right? And the longest winning streak in the history of college football is the Oklahoma Sooners. The thing is that, when we look at this one, can Oklahoma maintain that kind of pace that they put up last week against UTEP 2 weeks in a row? Because generally when it comes to these 30-plus point spreads, the Sooners traditionally have not really gotten it done at this number. It is a very big number. And Kent State, not usually a doormat like we saw last week at Washington. I think Kent State elevates their game a little bit. I think Oklahoma probably takes a little bit of the foot off the gas. I'm going to take Kent State plus the points in this thing, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all these different bets on the board actually come in. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can easily determine the risk-reward scenarios, putting you on the bets that come in the most often and pay the most. And that's how you make money betting on sports.